To this pre-season game, as in that Liverpool are up and at him. Robertson trying to thread it past the young left-back deep man, and Lallana was creeping in there.
Yeah, but even watching his training sessions, everything he does is a proper tempo. The way the team plays.
Origi did the running, Klein did the following up cleverly. Lallana just took a winner, and even those on holiday still think it's worth showing up. The one and only Mo Salah. Jadon Sancho gets involved up the field, and he can do a lot of damage when he does that. Liverpool will need to watch him tonight. Liverpool know about him, of course, as well, don't they? And that's a tidy ball by him to Toljan. There was nothing wrong with the... Markovic got there. Shahin just beaten to it on the edge.
Themselves in the shop window to manage to say, listen, I'm good enough to come and play. And like you say...
Here goes Philip. Well, that might have been a back pass. Van Dijk was alert, and happily that was the case for Liverpool.
Offside. Well, Lallana has started the game really well, been busy all over the park, got on the ball, but...
Camacho, been a bit quiet so far. Steered it into a very dangerous area. Coolly done in the end by Toljan.
Yeah, great ball from Van Dijk to say, and just played in behind him here by Camacho, in around the back of the Dortmund defence. Markovic come in off the line. Origi at the back post, just can't get there. Good ball in, but it's the one defenders don't want, in behind him, between the goalkeeper and the back four. Full back.
Taken short by Camacho. Robertson. Free header. Opening goal for Virgil van Dijk. Liverpool lead in the 25th minute. So they've been taking a fair amount of pressure for a while, but really this is the first time they've threatened from a set piece. Robertson has so much room, Pat, doesn't he? And so too Van Dijk.
Yeah, they switched off at the corner kick. Dortmund, nobody got out. Robertson loads of time on the ball. Van Dijk just ambles into the 6-yard box. Free header, nobody near them. Good header, but straight past the goalkeeper. Good start for Liverpool. But a good ball again. Spoke about Robertson. Delivery last year, very good. Here we see him again. Great ball into the box. You can't leave Van Dijk on his own there. Fantastic header. At times, but didn't happen.
Keita out to... Well, that was the... So Dortmund with all these relative rookies defensively, and they've got some work to do here, and they were very fortunate to survive. Very fortunate indeed. Pacey burst by Sturridge. That is a good portent. I was and he's got one.
Yeah, it's amazing football, and Liverpool were all the chances, 1-0 up, coasting in the game. And like I said in the first half, it's the first time they've driven at the Liverpool defence. Pulisic that time driving into the box, taken down for a penalty kick.
And the question here for me is whether Pulisic fancies taking it, remembering that Mario Götze got one against Manchester City. But Pulisic on to energise Dortmund. It's just happened. And he wants to double it up and give the American fans a big treat at the moment for Loris Karius. Pulisic beats him down the middle. Dortmund back on level terms, and I'm not sure I can explain how that has happened, but that's why we love football.
Yeah, like I said, that's football. Like you say, Liverpool created 2 or 3 good chances previous to that. Dortmund break away. The first time they put Liverpool under sustained pressure for a couple of minutes in their own half, in the box, win a penalty, and like you say, Christian Pulisic knocks it down the middle. Good penalty.
Mario Götze politely stood aside, and now it looks a good decision. This was the decision to give them the penalty. What was your view, Pat?
Yeah, I think he stands his ground. Klavan is, I think he just runs straight in.
And Milner before him, maybe there was a little contact by Milner, but straight down the middle from Pulisic, no problem there. For Dortmund, Marcel Schmelzer. It's a good cut back to Pulisic, and he's only gone and won it for Borussia Dortmund. Christian Pulisic, what an interception, what an intervention in the second half by probably the USA's #1 international player, and he's done it here in North Carolina for Borussia Dortmund. But how are Liverpool losing this game?
Like we said it was a bit of an Achilles heel, but it's a fantastic outball. Great build-up play down the left-hand side. You know, they play the ball out from their own 6-yard box, pass it all the way through into Pulisic. Good finish as well from just outside the penalty spot. Here we see ball crossed in from Spelzer, takes it out of his feet, and it's a good finish as well from him. And he has given him, like I said earlier on, he's given him a little bit of energy, a little bit of drive in the second half.
So from 1-0 down to 2-1 up with time almost up here for Borussia Dortmund. An amazing turnaround. Götze may not have the legs, but the touch and the intelligence. And here's Pulisic on a hat-trick. And still, Karius can't keep it out. I'm afraid it is all over now for Liverpool. It's 3 for Borussia Dortmund, and this remarkable turnaround is complete. And Christian Pulisic again played a huge part in it. And it's not a very good moment, I'm afraid, here again for Loris Karius.
No, he's onside as well, checking for offside, but he's got to bash that away from the goal. If he doesn't hold on to it, it's got to get away. You know, Pulisic again tormenting the Liverpool defence, gets around Mourinho, gets a shot on goal. Karius has got to do better than that. Get it away from the goal, don't knock it back into the 6-yard box.
I'll tell you something else, Pat, if Larsson doesn't knock the rebound in, I think it has to be a penalty.
Yeah, he's all over him, like you say, he's just reacted to